Hi guys, so I just wanted to take out a while to talk about entitlement. Now, this is something that has plagued me like 90% of my life. Like almost every time that I have to do something, like I always see entitlement as something that creeps up. Um, the dictionary defines the entitlement as many different things, but I just like to see it as um, believing the world owes you something for just being who you are. And I'll say this in the sense of um, now taking personal examples in my life. There are times when I get to a place, maybe a school I attended before or church as well, and I get into a place and I'm always like expecting everybody there to be like, hey, just got in. That only happens for people that pay attention to other people. So for me that likes to be alone and most of the time or do things on my own, that might not happen to me as much. And it's gotten to that point where I had to realize that and realize that I didn't really even want to be that person that actually pays too much attention to other people. So it's totally fine being that guy that just shows up and does what he wants to do and stuff. So the whole thing about entitlement sometimes is that it makes you have stupid expectations from other people. And I say stupid because some of the expectations you have for others don't make sense, and you wouldn't want that same thing to be passed on onto you as well. So that's why entitlement is really really key to face as an individual, depending on whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's working in an organization, how you treat other people. Because most likely, people only respond to you based on the value that you provide to their lives and who you are as a person. So they don't really interact with you just based on the things that they see. They interact with you based on how you make them feel, how responsive you are to them. So if you're someone that doesn't really listen to people, don't expect them to want to show up when you need somebody to listen to, because it's a vice versa thing. Now, I know that there are times when we hold our past to there, and I say that taking myself as an example, because there are times when things happen in your life that you have no control over, but you let those things sip more than the time of grieving for them. Now, what do I mean by that? It means you're holding everyone else to the standard of things that happen in your own life. When you're interacting with somebody for the first time, like they don't know your past, they don't know who you are, and it's only by understanding you and taking out that time before they get to that realization. So if you don't give them that time, you can end up being frustrated by how they react to you. And we as humans love to assume. We assume a whole lot of things about everyone. And if you meet someone that looks awesome, like they dress really well, you can off the top of your head just believe that they're very confident, and they might be struggling with anxiety and stuff like that, and that's how you relate to them, and they might not relate to you that same way. And you might see someone that you feel like smiles a lot, and the day you talk to them they might not reciprocate that same way, and you might not know that they are really introverted in nature. Maybe you just caught them at that time when they were around people that they really felt comfortable with, and that's where you start seeing stuff like beefs happening, where people just be like, I greeted this person that particular day and they just acted like I didn't exist. Now sometimes when you get to meet people, you don't know what state of mind they were in at that particular point in time. So somebody that just got a phone call that their parents died might not want to show it on the surface, but you interacted with them at that particular point in time, it might not gel in the same sense. So as much as we have things going on in our own mind and we want to interact with other people, we should also understand that they too have stuff that they're dealing with. You should always create that room, that space for that error, because I feel like it's really really important, because if you don't, you end up hating a whole lot of people for different reasons. Sincerely speaking, for you to understand more of people, you have to get out of your own shell. Like you can't learn as much focusing on just your own self than you can learn with listening to other people's stories. Like a whole lot of things can come from you just being out of your own shell. So as an introvert, I wanted to at least talk to some people that I know that suffer from the same things that I do, where we get to feel like people don't value our time as much as they should, based on us maybe giving so much of ourselves. There's always going to be different perspectives to everything, and if you don't give yourself space, and if you don't give your mind space to accommodate everybody's line of thought, then you now come off as somebody that is oppressive and aggressive, and that's not where you want to be, especially if you're in a space where you want to connect with other people. So that's just my own take on the whole subject. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you've been blessed by this one.